Welcome to Octave Studio's new control room. And tomorrow I'm going to take you on a tour of the new tracking room. But today we'll go through Octave's new control room, of which this is. So for many of you who have been watching all of this activity, this isn't done yet, but we're getting close. We've been working our little tookuses off trying to get this done. So let me walk you through. This used to be what we called Music Room 2. And if you look back over my videos over the years, this is where the Infinity IRS 5s lived for a while. They also live next door in Music Room 3. And we'll take you over there, which has become the tracking room. This is very different than, and I'm really excited about this, I got to tell you. This is very different than what we have done at the old studio. And now that we've had a chance to move, again, this is going to be amazing, okay? So let me walk you through. This is the mix table, 32 channel mix board. Here's the screens that show us the mixes and all of that. High-end audio system, FR30s, Aspen FR30s. This system is very close to the same system that we have in the listening lab downstairs, okay? The listening lab, FR30s, and our goal is to try and make them as close as possible, because the ultimate reference when we listen back to a recording, that we want to make sure it's mastered properly, it's mixed properly. We do our best up here, but then we take it down to the listening lab. We take it next door to the listening lounge, and between the two, we make sure it's everything we wanted in that recording. So mix is done right here on the speakers. And here, I can, let's see, oh, I didn't even turn them on. Well, here, I'll turn it on, and as I'm yapping, we'll come back and do this. I got to get used to it. I just got this running last night, for goodness sakes, okay? So I'm pretty stoked. There's been a lot of work. All right. So the process is going to be here. This is a new desk. Now, we didn't have this at our other room. Before, we had a couple of racks, and this desk, its screen is a duplicate of this screen, if you can see the two, right? Whatever, and the mouse is a duplicate of this mouse. So I can control this whole section from here or from here, all right? Our 15-foot window, which maybe I'll put in little videos of the guys installing it. What a nightmare. 1-inch thick glass. I mean, 1-inch thick tempered glass, completely bulletproof. We were laughing and saying, yeah, we'll get a bunch of, hip hop guys in here and make sure we don't get anything, bring the, hey, I'm going. Anyway, bulletproof glass for whatever, the glass guys they were laughing. They go, this would stop a 45 in a heartbeat. Good, let's not bring a 45 in. Okay, so when we're going to make a record, the first thing we'll do, because now we have the musicians all over here and they have all the microphones going, right? We sit at this table. We set up the tracks here. This is our patch bay. So all the microphones come in. I can patch whatever I want with my little patches, right? Boom, 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 boom. These are the A to D converters that convert everything over to DSD 256. And they are, well, I mean, these are the state-of-the-art ones that we have used all along. These are the merging technology happies. And these are all the Manley preamplifiers. So Ivana Manley, one of my good friends, makes, I consider to be one of the best, if not the best, microphone preamplifiers in the world. These are all vacuum tubes. We have 20 channels of vacuum tube preamplifiers for the microphones. And so we set it up. When the musicians start playing, each one of these has its own volume control and volume meter. So the challenge here is to get the volume correct. We don't do any mixing or anything, right? All of these are, you just make sure you have enough level and not too much level, and you make sure on these speakers that it sounds the way you want, the microphone placements the way you want, and these track directly through the A to D converters into the computer where it's stored at DSD-256. So when we're tracking, all we want to do is just get the best track we possibly can onto the tape or the recorder, right? It's not really tape, obviously. And that's what we're doing here. And I just have to monitor this, make sure no one's going over, do all of our cuts and edits and drop-ins, and when the musician doesn't like what he does, we do it over again. We get everything done over here, and then we get up, we go here, and we set the mix. And this is where we do all of that. So in the mix here, so you can hear, right? So in the mix, I can turn all that. And you know about mixes, right? We can, that's the bass, turn it up. These are the drums. So you can see what's wonderful and that I love about this. Imagine your own high-end audio system, right? You've got your own high-end audio system. A state-of-the-art system like this PS Audio Aspen-based system, right? And imagine you had the ability to listen to any kind of music you wanted and tweak. Turn the guitar up a little bit. Drums aren't lively enough for you? Spread them out, turn them down, move them around. I mean, it's like a dream, right? Because you get to set exactly how much depth do you want? You want more depth? I can add more depth. You want to have more width? I can add more width. We can add, I mean, it's amazing. And to be able to do it on a high-end system as our final monitoring, that's really just the cat's meow. I could go on forever about how cool all of this is, but I wanted to give you, and we'll do some more videos on that. We'll talk some more. I'll do one here in the next day or so on the tracking room. In fact, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. But anyway, welcome, and this will all get cleaned up. And I'll do a final video in here. But I was excited just to share with you how cool all this is and how it's all going to work. So we'll do more of that. This is one of 1 or 2 state-of-the-art studios in the entire world that is capable of 32 channels at 11 megahertz per channel. DSD-256 times 32. We can make some of the most incredible music ever produced here, and I'm excited to share it with you. So, okay. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.